don't eat pork. So you go to a place where maybe and then you are like, so you eat pork, or maybe you are coming from a culture where they don't eat beef, and then here you are, you meet somebody who is eating beef, and you're like, are you serious? So you eat beef? So that is when you come across culture that is strange, culture that is new, and then you have this feeling of something being strange, something that is you feel is not correct or something. So that is what we refer to as culture shock. And sometimes culture shock can also lead to that ethnocentrism. You know, you're shocked, and then the tendency is for you to begin to say, no, this is not a correct culture. Some people feel their own way of life is the best way of life. You know, their own culture, their own way of life, the way they eat, the way they speak, the way they dance, the way they dress is the best way of life. So sometimes we come across cultures as we are shocked because it is strange. So that's what we refer to as cultural shock. And then we have symbols. You know, symbols are just objects. They are gestures, they are words or images that carry meaning within a culture. You know, in some cultures, we have dresses for ceremonies, maybe wedding ceremony, burial ceremony, and all that. So when we talk about symbols in respect to culture, we're talking about some of these words. Sometimes it can even be words. Sometimes it can be gestures. Sometimes it can be objects. You know, it can be objects in some culture. When you are carrying a particular object, it means something. You know, so that is what we mean by symbols. Then we also have norms. When we say norms are just the accepted behaviors. They are the customs and rules within a culture. You know, they guide our day-to-day social interaction. How are you supposed to behave? How are you supposed to interact with your brother? What is the normal way, you know, of doing the appropriate way of behaving within a particular culture? How are you supposed to greet an elder? How are you supposed to tell an elder, how are you? Or how is a young man supposed to greet his own father? So the norms are just those accepted behaviors, you know, that when you do contrary, you know, the culture frowns at it. So I think for today, since this is the first video, I would want to stop here. Tomorrow, I will continue with more videos on some of the cultural terms, you know, some of the basic terms in respect to culture. Thank you very much. Stay tuned for more stuff, so more wider sociological topics or discussions or conversations. Thank you and bye for now. Bye for now.